It is Monday of Super Dirt Week. We are here at Oswego Speedway. I still almost say New York State Fairgrounds every year because that's where it was for so long. This is Dennis Kosdrosky. He is one of my neighbors. I have known him for about 10 years, maybe, something around there. We had kids that were in the same grade, so I've been at his house. He did something new this year. His son had always expressed interest in racing. His son Cole, and he already had the racing name, so that's a good thing there. And he raced with the Syracuse Microd Club. They're not racing here today, but his son Cole is here helping out some of the teams, learning a little bit. Dennis, how you doing today?
I'm doing awesome.
What do you think? You came up here and decided to check this out. And well, why did you come? Just to see some other teams and see what this was like?
We wanted to check it out. We were originally going to bring our car here, and then we decided to just come check it out for the first year since we're new, get the lay of the land, figure out what the track looks like and how the cars are going to perform, and just meet people and kind of be part of the group.
Because let's be honest, you came in as a total outsider. You knew nothing about racing, probably didn't even really watch it on TV, did you?
No, we are brand new to the sport, so every little bit that we can see and watch and learn is going to help us along the way.
What happened to change that? Did Cole find out about it? Did he just say, I wanted to race? How did it come about?
I was talking to somebody else, and we were talking about how their son is into racing, and then I only knew of the carts down in Lafayette, where they were the open kind of carts, and I raced them myself.
Oh, you did?
With friends, and they were white-knuckled, hairy rides. So then I knew I didn't want my kids ever to step foot in those, and that to be a race. But then they told me there's actual cars that have carts that have cages. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, safety-wise, that's something I could put my kid in. So we actually went searching online and stumbled across your videos that you did in the early days of Microd Racing, I assume with Allie.
Yep.
And you toured what a car looked like and all that. And so then the wheels got turning. We figured out Syracuse Microd had a club. Went there, watched the race, went down to, I think it was Mid-State. We watched some races down there. Cole got in the car and said it was something he wanted to do. So then we hooked up with somebody at the Syracuse Microd Club that said, hey, come on down, watch the race, and we'll get you in a cart and see if it's something he wants to do. So we went down. Cole did a few laps one night after the races were over. He got in the car afterwards and said, Dad, I've never felt more alive. And I knew at that moment, like, okay, we got to figure out how to make this happen.
What was the next step to make that happen?
So we just got onto the Facebook groups and figured out what carts were for sale, what he needed. The people at the club itself were super helpful in guiding us, between the three major brands and the pros and cons of each. And then from there we bought a cart off of somebody from down south.
Okay. And now the learning begins. But the nice thing, because are you mechanically inclined?
Mechanically inclined, but have zero race knowledge.
Okay.
So I don't know anything about casters, cambers, gear ratios, and all that stuff. So we're YouTubing it, and we're just getting the help from other people at the club. And
didn't you tell me at some point necessity came in on that when he got into a wreck and they had to rebuild the car right there in the pits, but you had a lot of help to do it?
Yeah, so he wrecked the wall, I want to say his first race, and bent a bunch of different parts. And I had no idea what to do. I thought the race was over. I was bummed.
Yeah, we're going to go home now, right?
We're going to go home.
Didn't work that way, though, did it?
Stay to watch. No, I was surprised all these people came out of nowhere and started tearing the car apart, showed me what they were replacing, how to do it myself next time. And they had him back to racing that night, so he was able to do his feature. It was crazy. And,
of course, then we had to go through it during the week. We had a lot of work to do. But once again, the help was there.
Yeah. So, it's one of those things where I watch it once, and I know how to do it, thereafter. And then YouTube's been a big help as well, so you can pretty much find anything on there.
So is Cole hooked now?
Cole's hooked, so yeah, we did finish our first season. We had our last race last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, and he's already looking forward to next season.
Nice. Now, how did he actually do?
He did pretty good, so struggled. Again, we've got no race experience. We don't know how to figure out the line.
Right.
But we did a little practice with some cones one time, went out early before everybody else. He figured it out. It was like a light bulb went off, and he was like, I got it. And he ended up winning that one.
Nice.
And then he's done good ever since.
Yeah, with Allie, there was that light bulb moment, too, where all of a sudden the improvement just jumped leaps and bounds. Are we planning on coming back?
We will definitely be back next season.
Nice. Same car?
Same car.
Might as well, it, right?
Yep.
Okay. What advice would you have for someone who might be listening to this and has thought about it but hasn't pushed the go button yet? What would you tell them?
So some things that we learned along the way is how affordable it is. These cars are not super expensive to get into.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many used ones on the market. How easy they are to fix. So there's parts galores everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of local places that carry the parts, and the help is here. So like somebody like myself that has zero experience, you can come in and you've got people that are going to surround you and be able to help you.
One of the things I talked to you about, because we messaged a lot when we were going forward, because you knew I've been through this with my daughter, is the change it makes in your son or daughter when they do this. What have you noticed so far?
Just maturity-wise, he's seemed to take leaps and bounds. Confidence-wise, he's come a long way.
How you doing, Steve?
Just overall, you see the growth in every aspect of their lives.
Did you kind of know that was going to happen, or was that kind of like almost the bonus to this whole thing?
It's definitely a bonus. He surrounded himself with great people because everybody here has been awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get a big group of friends around you. Even though they're your competition in the race, as soon as you come off the track, they're your best friends. So, we couldn't ask for more for him.
And I remember one of the things you told me too is you were surprised how many young ladies are participating in this as well. It's not like a lot of other activities, is it?
Yeah, so we came in and the first few weeks we just looked around and it was just female after female after female. And I thought they were the sisters of the racers. And
nope, they got suits too.
Up. Yeah, we saw them suit up and they get out there. And I would say that Cole's probably the minority as far as being a male race car driver. Yeah, there's probably a good 60 to 70%, I would feel, at the club
Very nice.
Female drivers.
So now when he gets his learner's permit, you're going to feel a lot better, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Anything else you want to say about this experience, maybe that I didn't touch?
I think we need to touch upon safety. That was one of the things that I was concerned about with driving those flat cars in Lafayette, not having a cage.
Right.
These cars all have cages. They've got the 5-point safety harnesses. A lot of the kids use the neck braces or the Hans system.
Mm-hmm.
And then the helmets, and just there's so much safety that goes into these cars. We've seen them roll, we've seen them cartwheel, we've seen them slam into the walls, and every single time the kid has walked away unhurt. Many times they've continued on racing, and I have zero issues with Cole being in that race car. I'd have a lot more issues with them being out on a sports field.
Yeah, or maybe an e-bike, like we said, riding through the neighborhood. They're probably a lot safer in that quarter midget or a microd at that point. So, well, I'm happy for you. At some point during the off season, I'll make sure to take you guys out to a shop. I want to show you what the top of this whole thing would be when you get there. And how do you think Cole would do in an interview? We'll get him this off season. What do you think?
Yeah, we can try.
Very good. Please keep in touch, man. Let me know next time we're doing a Friday night movie, because this is my last race weekend. I'll come down and we'll have a little conversation off the mic about all this stuff. But I'm glad it went well for you.
Thank you for all your help and all your videos that you do.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Dennis.